Time for takeoff.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Let the world collide!
The tides beckon. Silence!
Don't mind if I do! Yeah, I'm good.
Be free.
Finally, some target practice.
I'll threat your way.
No, my raise a storm!
Let me read you a verse. Dissipate. Grow, grow, grow.
Where do you think you're going? Goodbye. But we'll meet again.
Think you can get away?
Go! You're free now! Not too far now.
Time to shine!
Let the mighty be humble! Bow your head.
All right, you asked for it!
Rain outlines your face. Know my sword. Rain cut. Stand with me. Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands.
Diffract. Flicker.
Time for takeoff. Fast. Yahoo!
Tell me what you see.
Let my name echo in song. Strike.
Be sanctified.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Let's hope your brother get fight.
Well. Here comes another.
Let's watch this.
Time to say hello. Farewell.
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves. Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
Come on.
The tides beckon.
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? No, my sword! Lightning, purify! Dissipate!
The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little.
The process of elimination.
Witness the power of Guwa!
Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home. This may hurt a little.
Diffract.
Here we go! Time for takeoff!
Not too far now.
Let my name echo in song! Strike!
Tell me what you see.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Be free. Go! You're free now!
Think you can get away? Brace yourself!
Silence!
Time to shine! May I present? Yahoo! Time for takeoff!
Tell me what you see.
Bow your head.
Here we go! Yeah! Let the world collide! Oh. Think you can get away?
Farewell!
Settle down.
Go! You're free now!
Let's play! Time for takeoff.
Not too far now.
Bow your head.
Let me weave you a verse. Out of my way! Our bond is strong.
Share my knowledge. I see everything.
Here you are. Scatter!
Your journey ends here, Lord of Sand. Your sacrifice is ready.
Stand with me! Rain Cutter!
Everyone hold hands. Commit it to memory.
Pound it to the ground! The golden slime.
Our bond is strong.
Make yourselves at home. I see everything.
I let my guard down.
Diffract!
Happy to oblige.
New fun.
Yahoo!
Time to say hello.
Think you can get away?
Farewell.
Let my name echo in song! Yup!
Let the mighty be humbled.
Happy to oblige.
That's close enough.
Happy to oblige.
Time for takeoff. Let's play!
Go! You're free now! Be free!
Time to shine!
Be sanctified. Settle down.
That's close enough.
Happy to oblige.
Think you can get away? Brace yourselves.
Time to say hello.
Let my name echo in song! May I...
The tides beckon.
Happy to oblige.
Law of the jungle. That's close enough.
Ignorant and vulgar.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Considerate of me.
Stand with me.
Flicker.
Did I scare you?
Uninvited guests, come here. I will you need to hurry up. Let's end this quickly.
Witness the power of the wild. Lightning, Paraglide! Dissipate.
The Temple of Wisdom. Grow.
A process of elimination.
You need to hurry
Here you
up.
are.
This was well done. An unfortunate fault.
Flicker.
No, my sword!
Shouldn't get careless.
Rain cutter! Stand with me!
Let's end this quickly.
Scatter.
Onward, friends.
Rain outlines your fate. Our bond is strong.
Make yourselves at home.
Let's end this quickly.
A process of elimination.
This is bad.
see this.
I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Allow me. I'll help out. Make yourselves at home.
A process of elimination.
Hold the line. Growl, growl, growl.
Here you are.
Rest and rebuild. Share my knowledge. Yeah.
Deflect.
Hold the line. Covenant of the Deep.
Our bond is strong.
Let's wait for a little. Everyone hold hands. Rest and rebuild. Grow, grow, grow. The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything.
Here you are. Scatter.
Behold! Gather! The abyss has
Fate is upon you.
Hear
Can't
the
handle
truth.
your dream.
Sakura swirl. Whirling snow.
The gifts of grace.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I will have order.
Nothing to fear. Solidify. Shine.
Shadows of fate. Take flight.
By holy proclamation. Stabilize.
Shake it and stir.
Let me scrub.
Revelation. Hear
Look at
ye.
you, Boomtail.
Embrace the ice.
The truth shall set you free. Hear ye the words of joy. Truth shall solidify.
Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate.
We keep it pulling me.
Whirling snow. Take flight.
Stabilize.
Let me scry.
Shake it and stir.
Whirling snow.
Sayona special.
Delve into Sakura swirl. My apologies.
Gather.
Shadows of fate.
better guide you. Stabilize.
Written in the stars. Let me scrub.
Can't handle your dream. Huh? Think you can bully?
Kami art. Sumetsu.
Gather.
Delve into depth. Take flight. Fate is upon you. Let me scrub.
Look at you, Fruitail.
Embrace the ice. My apologies.
Hold the line.
Stand with me. Lightning purifies.
This might hurt a little. Commit it to memory. Blessman, Reba, dissipate. Share my knowledge. This might hurt a little.
Here you are. The process of elimination.
Let's hope
Time
you
for
put up a good
takeoff.
fight.
Let's finish this fast.
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Let the world collide!
Come on! Show me your courage!
Alright, let's finish.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Think you can get away? Let's play!
Time to say hello. Be free.
Let my name echo in song!
Let the mighty be humble! Bow your head.
That was quick.
You win.
Whirling snow! Written in the stars! Delve into destiny!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Wind strike!
Can't handle your dream. Huh? Scratch
Sakura swirl! Take flight! Decided by destiny! Let me
to the wind.
Think you can bully me?
Whirling snow! Delve into destiny! Embrace the ice! Fate is upon you!
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Diana Special!
Take flight! Time for takeoff.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Ah,
The tides beckon.
Farewell. Something's wrong.
think you can get away?
Go! You're free now!
Let the world come alive!
Not too far now.
Settle down.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Farewell!
Silence.
Time to say hello.
Brace yourself. The show begins. Time to shine. Think you can get away?
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Settle down.
Shadows of fate.
The wind knows me.
My apologies. Sakura swirl.
Your journey ends here, Lord of
Written in the
Sand.
stars.
Your sacrifice is
Delve into-
ready.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You having your dream? Where'd that come from?
Take flight.
The golden slumber.
Think you can bully me?
Fate is upon you.
Diana Special!
As one with wind and cloud!
Kamisato art. Sometsu. Happy to oblige. Go.
New punching.
Time for takeoff.
Be free!
Let my name echo in song. Shower me with the
Be sanctified. Bow your head.
Feeling lucky today.
to apply.
New punching bag.
Think you can get away? Let's play.
Tell me what you see. Farewell!
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo!
The tides beckon. Settle down. I'll honey today. You want this one?
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Time to say hello. Not too far now.
Let my name echo in song. Strike a
Let the mighty be humble. Bow your head.
Close enough.
I'll be back
Today.
I'll be
Think you can get away?
Tell me what you see. Farewell.
Another rude lout.
Let me scribe.
One with nature. Did I scare you?
Whirling snow. Yeah. Written in the stars. Delve into
Clouds high. The birds come.
Look at you, Boozhound. Think you can bully me?
take flight. Yeah.
Uninvited guests are welcome here. Quickly!
Odious fate. Shadows of fate.
You
Good hamsters!
Yeah.
Into the wind.
Fate is upon you. Let me scribe.
Ayana Special!
Embrace the ice. Whirling snow. Yeah.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Shadows of fate.
Unfortunate fault.
My apologies.
Onward, friend.
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Wheatzealing's technique, your participation is critical.
What are you saying, Sweet Lolly?
Follow me.
this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show you directly relates to woven scrolls.
Fine. What is it? Something that can turn the tide of war or prevent a great disaster? You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight, so I'll let you beat me with words.
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid I don't have time for another match.
Hey.
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories. So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using colorful, woven scrolls to record our history? Because history is the memory of a people. We give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the setting sun. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our harvests.
I know that, but something this important? Why entrust it to me and not one of your students?
As your friend, I admit, I'm being a bit selfish. I don't have long, Sipali. I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept my final request?
Just this once. I understand now, Wheatsealing. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time. I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And and azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes, too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night.
Anything else?
In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color, too.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color, too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know? Hold on! You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll. That must mean you're the one behind the gifts from the spirits.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, I used illusions to confuse them. The fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach someone else how to do it?
Traveler, you can see the special color, right? The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color in their memory, and they must do the same. Even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself to taking on the burden forever. After all, I have all the time in the world. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation. I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. But it never got to that point. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me the other night.
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, it would be the color of this handkerchief. Countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate, too. A memory living on in someone else's head. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind. Just keep it safe. And you better not forget my color when I'm gone.
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think? It's only been a few seconds since we made the friendship official.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Seat Lolly. Probably be gold.
Between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, memories are also involved in that process. Although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, a connection was created between our memories. And that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color in each other's memories? And that's why the traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works, I'll get rid of it in no time.
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it. Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other. Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though, so bear with me for now. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks. A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy mess, I could always share my senses with you again. No promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Huh?
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow! The scroll is finished already!
Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, traveler!
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. To depict it, a die requires the previous holder to share their memories.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles you described. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest to us. I cannot take that choice away from you, traveler. You completed your task admirably. Finding a way to carry on that legacy is now our duty.
All right, we'll leave that to you.
Oh, and please pass along my thanks to Granny Eastly. We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended, and it turns out he's the reason some among our tribe started to question our history. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the tribe is entirely his doing. We now have a record of his crimes, and will begin working with Fontaine authorities in a few days.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to investigate when people are already questioning something. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Until we meet again.
You told him everything, right?
Yep, we left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like Chief Biram saw through us.
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits. I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years, I'm in for a world of trouble.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away with his boss?
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrongdoing, so here I am. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation first. I'd like to ask some questions about Huitzilin. I want people outside of Natland to hear her story, but my understanding still has some holes.
Questions? Huh! Why should I let an Outlander tell our stories?
Don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. It's just honest curiosity, I assure you. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important plans after this.
Important plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Another day, another drained social battery. Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Oh, that! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House in person. But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we can!
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
And this is?
The key to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. You'll disturb my sleep. Add astro... Thank you for Add astro...
Solidify! Settle down!
Light it up!
Their cores are really hot. It might be just what we need. You know, when you think about how everyone jumped to help us like that, it seems like your tribe has been suspicious of the green mushrooms for a while.
Yeah, but without you, we would have never gotten this far. I mean, tons of people have tried that mushroom without a weird voice talking in their head.
Right. So, Even if you wanted to investigate, you had nowhere to start.
Yeah, this opportunity was a long time coming. Plus, the Sage Lord's arrogant attitude definitely triggered my tribe's competitive spirit.
Verissa doesn't seem competitive most of the time, though. Outside of training and fighting monsters, at least.
Yeah, well, I don't really like fighting or competing, to be honest. Simple day-to-day happiness is what matters to me. Still, I've learned a lot from Kojian-san. She taught me that strength is a means rather than an end. We get stronger so we can use our strength when it counts. Like during the Abyss invasion. Having the training to master my vision meant that I could do something to stop it. So, no matter how scared I feel, I know I have to be brave. Because people are counting on me. Thanks. It's a work in progress. I can only hope that one day I can be as brave as Lady Fiatena. All right, we should keep looking. Looks like we can make this jump.
Uh-oh! I found a rock!
That avatar of lava pushed us down. Come on, let's charge!
Charge?
Kapow!
Gather!
Rise with the sun!
Why me?
Stabilize! Farewell!
Light it up!
Silence!
Done and dusted. This core should be perfect. Look, the phlogiston inside it is still active.
Oh, let's see! Woo! Hot!
A few more chunks like this and we should be good. Come on, let's keep heading up. Headbutt! Careful! 3 avatars of lava ahead!
Let's ride! Full throttle!
Time to say hello.
Bow your head.
Oof! Kapow! Arrow incoming!
Oh no, not good! Volcano is acting up again! What is that? It looks like a giant weasel thief. Is there a great Tolan weasel thief or something?
We call it a Furnace Shell Mountain Weasel. It's very aggressive, so be careful. Headbutt! Yeah! It's justice o'clock! Chip!
What a great haul! A bunch of seeing eyes, and this thing the weasel used to spew out fire!
I think that's its back armor. It shoots out phlogiston, so it can pretty much attack from all directions. My dad told me about them once. Creatures that live in the volcano. I can't believe we actually ran into one! This piece of armor might produce even higher temperatures than the seeing eyes. We'll get those mushrooms super hot this time. Oh, well, even though I don't like fighting, sometimes you don't have a choice. So, I've tried to figure out a bunch of different ways to get myself in the zone. For example, I've read a lot of stories about heroes, and my favorite hero has always been Fiatenna, the one I mentioned before. Fiatenna's most iconic feature was her mask. So I decided to make one just like hers. So now, whenever I wear the mask, it's like there's a little piece of her with me. If I want to honor her legacy, I have no choice but to be brave. At the same time, though, I guess it's kind of like a crutch. Kind of like I'm hiding behind her strength.
Oh, you really think so?
Really? It's just... I feel like I need to take it off one day and face things alone. But the longer I put off taking that step, the more impossible it feels. I don't know if I have it in me.
Yeah! You had the courage to make that decision. And that's what adventuring is all about! Fighting is just a small part of it.
Oh.
Besides, Paimon thinks you're doing a great job. Just take your time. It's not a race.
Thanks for believing in me, you two. I've learned so much. And I won't give up. Not until I can face things on my own. After that pep talk, I feel like my appetite is back in full force.
You're hungry already? Paimon hasn't even finished digesting her last meal.
Come on, let's head back to the tribe. We'll earn that mushroom's recognition this time for sure.
Great! We're almost done with the preparations at our side, too.
I've managed to get these iron chunks red hot. We should be good to go.
Yeah, and since we need really high temperatures, I brought the best stove I could find.
And I got a bunch of buckets of lava on standby if we need more fuel.
Yeah, but the things we brought aren't your typical cooking utensils either.
Well, that mushroom started it, right, everyone? Disrespecting Varessa and her guest of honor.
Yeah, we'll see what sort of excuses it can come up with this time.
Thanks for the help, everyone. It really means a lot.
All right, let's see what we have here. Huh? The armor of a furnace shell mountain weasel? Don't tell me you went into the volcano.
No, it erupted out of nowhere, and then the weasel appeared, and then, well, anyway, we got this in the end.
Either way, this is something special. Back when I was training to be a chef, I studied the effect of temperature on different ingredients. This kind of armor produces intense localized heat. It's great for fish because you can get a nice sear on one side without overcooking the other. Anyway, let's get started. The mushrooms are all ready to go.
All right, let's go!
Whoa! The fragrance is so much more intense! And what's with this weird mist? Wait, no. Something's not right.
I have no idea. We just showed up here. I can't see the others anymore.
Huh? Is something wrong?
That's a cuddle! Chief! We don't know where we are!
What? I know it's hard to see through this mist, but aren't you here at the tribe with the rest of us? No. What are you feeling?
Because you are the only worthy devotees, of course.
Evil jerk of a mushroom, so this is what you look like!
He does look a bit more evil than the other mushrooms we met.
I am no longer concerned with your insolence. On the contrary, I am satisfied with your performance. So, as promised, you shall have the answers you seek. Of course, I have a goal of my own. Let me reiterate once more. The great sage lord of fungi, that would be me, is extending you the honor of becoming my subjects.
Ha! The only way anyone's serving you is on a platter!
Now, don't be hasty. It's inadvisable to speak in absolutes. You refuse only because you have yet to witness my miracles. Cherish this opportunity. It may not come again. As you know, Tivat is not a peaceful place. The gods wage war against one another. Monsters roam the land. Humans live in squalor. But then, humanity discovered me and learned that I could grant them unlimited power to fell even the most fearsome of enemies.
If we want to become strong, we just have to eat this!
Woohoo! Those monsters are no match for me!
And so, the humans worshipped me as their savior. And in return, I revealed my identity as the Sage Lord of Fungi.
You really expect us to believe that? Besides, as far as enemies go, a few puny fungi aren't that fearsome.
Such arrogance! Take that back and apologize before I lose my temper.
You wish!
I mean, those monsters really don't look that scary. Not the kind you'd need a miracle to defeat, anyway.
You insignificant mortals boast of strength? Very well. Then prove it!
Solidify!
Let's ride! Rev the engines!
Free! Tell me what you see!
Gather! Settle down! Huh.
Well fought! You see? You ate a fair amount of my clones, and now look what you can do. Huh. My eye for subjects is as discerning as ever.
Huh. Weren't we insignificant mortals just a second ago? Weird.
I'll admit, you're not entirely useless, but my miracles are even greater than you can imagine.
No, don't just... another cryptic one-liner and another disappearing gotta be a mushroom thing at this point. Well, what should we do? Follow him?
Yeah, let's go. I think he's trying to tell us a story, although I'm not sure if I like the plot.
I soon became humanity's faith, and, with my power, created countless clones, with which I could bestow upon them an endless source of sustenance. Food is a scarce resource. A faith that provides for the needs of the flesh is the most practical and noble of all. And as my subjects gave themselves in service, either as civilians or warriors, I rewarded them with mushrooms in proportion to their contribution. The most exceptional among them could receive as many as 20 mushrooms a day.
That's it?
What are you insinuating? Are mushrooms not enough?
Well, it's possible people couldn't afford to be picky back then.
Yeah, but now even Saurians have more options than that.
Sustenance and strength. Such are the pillars of faith. So what do you think? A pretty enticing offer, wouldn't you agree? Once you become my subjects, all you have to do is build a civilization dedicated to the mushrooms. And then... What do you mean, what happened next?
Right. If the humans dedicated themselves in service to you, then shouldn't you have your own tribe at this point? Or even your own nation? But I've read a lot of woven scrolls about the heroes of Natlan, and I've never come across anything about some kind of mushroom savior.
Of course not. I was in a different nation at the time. I don't suppose you know their history, too.
Yeah, and we didn't hear anything about a mushroom civilization.
I never said it was Sumeru. I have no idea where that assumption is coming from. A trivial detail. You know what? You don't deserve to know what happened next.
Yeah, if you want us to respect you, stop being so secretive.
True. If we don't know how the story ends, it doesn't hold much weight now, does it?
All right, fine. Same rules as before. If you want the truth, you'll have to use your wits to earn it. If you fail to prove your worth, good luck getting another detail out of me.
He ran off. Come on, after him.
Oh. Uh-huh. Right.
He jumped down from here! So it looks like we just need to... Is something wrong, Traveler? Off? How?
That's how I feel too. Based on his personality, if he won't tell us how things turned out in the end, it must be because it's not something he can brag about. Besides, how did he even get from Sumeru to Natlan? Seems like he's avoiding that subject too. And through it all, he still hasn't given up on recruiting us. Even though he's in for a rude awakening.
Yeah, he seemed pretty annoyed with our questions. Why not just kick us to the curb?
But why?
All right, sounds like a plan. Let's go!
If you can. If you can figure out which way to go, of course.
Absolutely insufferable. Come on, let's find him.
Leave this to me. I'll clear a path for you. I think we can get these mushrooms to form a path. We just need to wait for the right timing.
Of this.
Watch out, Marissa!
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Dead end?
Jump up. Let it give us a ride. All right, this should be good. Get ready and jump!
Into a corner, huh?
We've got you this time!
Ow! Well, that hurt, you know. You humans have such violent tendencies.
How did we lose him?
Not again. Although, I think I pulled something off of him.
A ball of mist! Oh no, it's spreading! Ah! They're gonna eat us! Gonna eat us! Eat us!
Ungrateful humans! At this rate, I won't have any clones left. The more my clones are consumed, the less power I have. Oh, the situation grows dire. Why must the humans eat so much? My power is all but spent, but it was still enough to control a single human at least. Now all of Sumeru knows how scrumptious my mushrooms are, so if I want to grow, I must relocate. And if I want it to happen fast, I need suitable environmental conditions. You! Take me somewhere hot! The hotter the better!
Yes, my lord.
Is this the place, human?
Yes. This is a volcano in a land far to the west. The temperatures here get very high. It should be a most suitable location for your lordship to regain his strength. I shall now find a good place to plant you, my lord, so that your mycelial majesty may take root in this fertile land.
Yes, proceed. Huh? An earthquake? No! A volcanic eruption!
So that's how it ended. No wonder you tried to hide it from us. It's pretty embarrassing.
I thought he said people formed communities around this mushroom and used it as their main source of food.
Yeah, but it looks like his following got too big and he couldn't keep up with the demand.
Huh. He used the mushrooms as his main recruitment tactic. But then the situation got out of control.
Which means the more mushrooms the humans ate, the less powerful he became, right?
Wow. So his following didn't last long.
Nope, which explains why there aren't any records about some kind of mushroom civilization. In the end, he mind-controlled a human to bring him to Natlan and then got buried under a pile of volcanic rocks.
Yeah, for who knows how long. When we were talking to him earlier, he seemed kind of, out of touch, you know?
Well, he has been living under a rock, so that checks out. But clearing out this area for your orchard finally allowed him to start regaining his power.
Yeah, that sounds right. My parents always thought, wait, but if everything we saw is true, that means this mushroom has mind.
Hold on. Do you remember what he showed us? A group of humans, but when he started running out of
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why he doesn't seem to be able to.
Oh? Why?
All right, then.
Oh, the environment changed again. Nothing to face Paimon at this point.
Let's keep looking. He can't hide forever.
Solidify!
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Not too far now.
Silence!
So you made it this far. Impressive. In that case...
He hid himself in the statue. What should we do? Actually, that checks out. We're just gonna smash it, right? Cool.
Wow, wow! Too strong!
Gather! Let's ride! Rev the engines!
Farewell!
Why me? Smash down! Headbutt! Wow, wow!
Stabilize!
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
Be free!
We've got you this time, nasty mushroom! We know all your schemes.
We thought you were just a mushroom that happened to taste good.
Huh. It would seem you're not completely devoid of intelligence. Fitting, did you think I was running away because I was scared? My schemes have been exposed, you say? No.
What?
Although I prefer to call it of fungi, in the human tongue, I am known by another name. You now behold the god Bifrons, the sole protagonist in this endless carnage! Indeed, for human have no food in which to satiate your hunger, no means with which to counter the hordes of monsters. Just one word, and you could have had my protection. No matter, my plan has already succeeded. What you saw when you cooked the mushrooms was not mist, and that's where their true power lies. You see, considering my current level of power, and you delivered one...
So, you kept running away.
Precisely. Before long, then I shall reclaim my dignity and...
You have no concept of time, do you? Newsflash, the Archon War is old news, buddy.
Nonsense! All I hear in this land is war this and war that. If...
Pretty sure they're talking about the war against the Abyss.
Huh?
The Archon War? I guess I've heard about...
Ha! I see what... You know, my original plan was to... Once nothing is left of this land but an... Now, I was going to offer you a glimmer of hope by allowing you to... But now, the deal is off. What did you say?
The Traveler explained everything. The only reason I could hear you is because I've eaten so many mushrooms over the years.
Yeah, and Paimon ate a whole bunch during the competition. Paimon's small, so it didn't take as many mushrooms for her. Point being, most people would have to eat a monstrous amount of mushrooms, so you last down to us as a group of people who can actually hear...
You said your mushrooms need time to grow.
I may not have my former strength, but keeping a few humans right where I want them, because you definitely can't. Right?
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, if he was telling the truth...
Oh, no! You must be bluffing! A few measly humans couldn't possibly be that powerful!
Paimon's not gonna waste one more word on this guy. Let's go!
What should we do?
Worried? Ha ha ha! Don't be! It's just a few mushrooms! Unholy!
Get ready to feast!
More, please! Guess it's time to dig in! Stop this at once! Huh? What a great meal! Thanks, everyone. I feel like a whole new me.
And with that, we took care of all the green mushrooms. Now, care to tell me what happened earlier? It was lights out for all three of you. Someone planted a god in Varessa's orchard, and she's been eating it ever since.
Yeah, we know not every god that's still around is super strong, but this one reached a whole new low.
Also, didn't he have his facts all wrong? He kept going on about some kind of Archon War.
Ah, well, Natlan was never part of the Archon War, so it rarely comes up around these parts. It makes sense that you don't know much about it, Varessa.
Whoa, hold on. Are you serious?
Of course. The infighting between the dragons pretty much took over everything. So, there was no room for the gods to join in.
Yep, that checks out. Living under a rock all those years, Mushroom God wakes up, thinking it's still the Archon War, and tries to use that to convince people to worship him.
Little did he know, our lives are much better now than in the Age of the Dragons.
So what do we do now? It can't be easy to slay a god.
I guess it's back to business as usual. As long as we keep picking the green mushrooms, that god is just a tasty mushroom at the end of the day. Actually, Traveler? Can I borrow you for a minute? Alright, here's good. So, it's not anything super important. I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your encouragement gave me the courage to investigate the green mushrooms and helped me resolve a threat to my tribe. And maybe this sounds weird considering everything, but it was a really awesome adventure. I had fun. Oh, why's that? I never thought my appetite would save the day. It's pretty surreal. But it's like you said. All it takes is a little patience and perseverance, and my time will come if I start to doubt myself in the future. All I need to do is think of this experience and everything I've learned along the way.
Hey, you two! Akata was saying that since a scholar from Sumeru warned the tribe about the mushrooms, someone there must know about the mushroom god. Should we go check it out? Couldn't hurt to get more information.
Oh, good point. But if we're heading to the academia, I need to get permission from Uncle Akatl first.
Right. And it's not a quick trip. We have to cross the whole desert.
Good idea. Let's check it out.
Oh, Catherine's back! And isn't that Tainari?
Word from the speaker's chamber was that an Emerta scholar happened to be conducting research in...
Yep, you're an expert, so you must know all about him, right?
Yeah, the mushrooms started popping up in our orchard not too long ago. Of course, you're welcome anytime. That's a huge help, actually. I wanted to ask, though, you said what remains of his clones?
Zamaran?
You know that name?
Yeah, Paimon calls it Sheesh Room. It's absolutely huge! Way more impressive than the puny sage lord. We should go see Zamaran one of these days.
Ooh, I'll come. It'll be nice to interact with a friendly mushroom for once. I would never.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test
I will have order.
Rise with the sun!
Time to say hello. Farewell.
The tides beckon. Bow your head.
A dash of color brings the spirit to life.
Solidify!
Let's ride! Breath from the sky! Full throttle!
Be free.
Settle down! Be sanctified.
Very well! Consider your strength acknowledged.
Come on! Gather. Show me your courage!
Not too far now.
Silence!
Stabilize. Farewell.
Let's ride! Rev the engines!
Bow your head.
Yes, you are. Qualified after all.